Imagine a world just on the other side of ours, where pain and pleasure are completely tangled up. It's a dark, twisted place, and stepping into it means leaving your humanity and your soul behind. Now, what if you accidentally ended up there just by being in the wrong place at the wrong time? Well, that's exactly what happened to Daniel, our side character, who gets turned into the gruesome Cenobite known as Camera Head. Today, we're diving into his story and how it all began. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Who is Daniel Fisher? Daniel Doc Fisher is a supporting character who makes his appearance in the Hellraiser movie, specifically the third installment. Daniel was a former news cameraman for Channel 8, and his friend Joey Summerkill was a reporter for the same channel. Daniel has constantly supported Joey even when her career was going south. After the Boiler Room incident, Joey found a new story to cover for her channel and asked Daniel to meet him there. Daniel was closer to the location, so he ventured into the place of the massacre before Joey, where sadly, he met his demise. After discovering Doc's beheaded body, Joey was confronted by Pinhead, the leader of the Cenobites, who attempted to seize the lament configuration from her. However, Joey managed to evade him and flee with a puzzle box. Daniel's transformation to Camera Head. When Daniel first entered the massacre scene, he came face to face with Pinhead, the leader of Cenobite, who eventually killed Daniel. After his death, Daniel transforms into a pseudo-Cenobite named Camera Head. He's the first demon to appear in front of Joey, and since he has a camera attached to his eye, he films every move of Joey. As he's following Joey, he tries different ways to hurt her until she stops by a TV store and uses his camera lens to blow up the TVs. But Joey ducks at the right time and saves herself from severe injury. Camera Head appears again, along with other pseudo-Cenobites, CD and Barbie, as they are wreaking havoc on the city. Despite being attacked by police, Camera Head does not seem to get hurt by the bullets. However, his rampage is cut short when he meets Joey in the construction yard. As he approaches Joey for the final attack, Joey successfully solves the lament configuration, unleashing a blast that banishes Camera Head and other pseudo-Cenobites to hell. Camera Head appearance in comics. Daniel, also known as Doc by his close friends, appears in Clive Barker's Hellraiser-free Hell on Earth comic, but his appearance is very limited since he's just, a side character. He first shows up recording Joey Summerkill while she's presenting the news, but the location they're at doesn't really have a solid story to cover. Joey is a struggling journalist, and Daniel tries everything to cheer her up. However, he's also their channel's most requested camera operator. So, sometimes he has to leave Joey behind to follow other reporters and news stories. Daniel sees the talent Joey has to be the best reporter, and, also he mentions that if she ever needs him to cover a story, she should never hesitate to contact him. As the comic progresses, we see Joey digging deeper into the Channard Institute, which might be related to the horrifying death she witnessed in a hospital. Joey dreams of someone asking her for help, possibly associated with the puzzle box Terry gave her. As she is having another recurring dream, she wakes up to the TV broadcast showing a massacre that took place in the Boiler Room, the hottest club in town. She immediately informs Daniel and asks him to meet her at the club. And, as Daniel is closer to the location, he enters the club before Joey comes and joins him. When Joey reaches the club, she sees Doc's truck parked right outside, and as she enters the club, the scene is something straight out of a horror movie. Dead bodies everywhere and chains hanging from the roof and around the dead bodies. Even Daniel has suffered the consequences of meeting an unnatural being. He is seen holding his decapitated head with his reporting camera pushed in place of his head, which is really bizarre. Horrified by the scene, Joey tries to leave, but comes face to face with Pinhead. They have a little chat about the puzzle box, who is actually the gateway to hell. Pinhead wants the box back, but Joey pledges to solve the puzzle and send him back to hell. She then runs away from the Boiler Room and almost gets run over by a car. As she is taking a breather, Joey notices someone familiar following. It's none other than Danielle, but he is transformed into one of the minions of Pinhead, now known as Camera Head, since a camera lens is attached to one of his eyes. Doc blames Joey for what happened to him and tries to get revenge for what she did. As she's running away to save herself, she's followed by other minions of Pinhead who don't stop attacking her, which on the other side provokes chaos and destruction in the city. In the end, Joey solves the puzzle, which traps Pinhead inside it and submerges the box inside not yet dry cement at a random construction so that it's not found by someone looking for ways to cause trouble. Appearance of Camera Head. Camera Head, just like his name suggests, features an embedded camera into the socket of his right eye. A camera loop pokes out from his ear into his torso, almost from below his chest. The wires crisscrossed across his head, neck, and camera eye, which is holding them together. Wires are visible along the leather outfit on his torso, with cuts and slits all over his body. Camera Head is the only Cenobite with facial hair that enhances his look, while the rest of the Cenobites lack even an inch of hair. Abilities of Camera Head. When humans turn into Cenobites, they usually forget everything about their past lives, but not Camera Head. He remembered everything, including Joey. After becoming a pseudo-Cenobite, he got the creepy ability to blow up whatever he films just by using his mind. Plus, the camera in his head has a hydraulic device that helps him impale people. Marvelous verdict. As Camera Head, Daniel shows how even the nicest person can turn against the people they cared about when dark forces take over. He and Joey had a great bond in the comics and movies, but it's sad that their friendship didn't last long. If there's one thing we can learn from Camera Head, it's this: never go to a crime or massacre scene alone. You never know what might go wrong. Now, if you liked our video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone!